Hi guys, I'm Cole,
And I'm Rachel.
and we're just on here because we want to talk about gay rights and voice our opinions.
I'm sure a lot of you guys have Facebook. There's been videos going around on a lot of people's walls about people taking a stand and, you know, putting out their opinions and letting their voices be heard about what they feel, what they think, what they see. Um, we feel that as fellow queers, we're from Utah and you get bashed a lot on around here for that. We feel it's time that we take a stand. Everybody, whether you're straight and you support gays or you're a gay yourself, take a stand. Let us finally get what we deserve. So we're just gonna talk a little bit about that. um we're new to this, so
Give us
bear
a
with us
break.
a little bit if we get a little rocky. So here we go.
Um, like she said, the video's been going around. One specific video has been stating how we are separate but equal, and how we're second-class citizens, and that's exactly how we sometimes feel, and that's definitely not okay. We should be able to marry who we want. We have never tried to take any rights away from anybody else, but all we've been doing is fighting for our own. And it's going to be a fight that's going to be fought until it happens. And we just wanted to voice our opinions on exactly where we stand with everything. We've never really been too involved in it, but we've always supported and had feelings and had interest. And it's finally time we spoke out. We do it a lot, and
Yeah,
it's
I
finally
mean,
on
we're
this.
proud. We've never really been active, and you know we look at it and we're restricted as homosexuals with so many things, but yet we're required to do the same things that heterosexuals do, as far as following the same laws and paying the same amount of taxes. And we do just as much service and we give just as much to the community as heterosexuals do, sometimes more, trying to be accepted. And yet we still don't have that right to really get married. I mean, there's a few certain states that have legalized it, but when you get married there, if you move somewhere else to a place where it's illegal, they won't recognize that you're married. They won't recognize the love that you share with the person you're with just because you guys are same sex. And that's not fair. We're all human and we all deserve the same rights. Um, I want to talk about bullying. Um, Bullying has gotten so bad to the point where kids from the age 12 and up are taking their own lives. Um, People are making them feel so bad about themselves, making them feel like they're trash, like they're disgusting, like they're never going to be able to amount to anything or succeed in anything because of the fact that they're homosexual. And that's not true. We're human beings. We're just like heterosexuals. We just have different preferences when it comes to certain things. Um, we hold steady jobs. We have families that we love, that we help out with. We have friends who we adore dearly. We have pets. We go to college. We graduate from high school. We help out in the community. We do just as much stuff, but people constantly look down on us. And when it's so bad that people are going to take their own lives about it, that's when people need to stand up and say, look, they're gay. We're gay. There's gays in the world, and that's never going to change, no matter what you say, no matter if you can't open your mind to realize that people are different and the world is full of diversity. They're not going anywhere. You might, you know, get rid of some of them by putting them down intentionally so much that they feel like they can't live a happy life. But there are some people who we're going to push through, and we're going to show you that just because I'm a queer doesn't mean I can't do what you can do. Doesn't mean I can't go as far. Doesn't mean that I'm going to let you ruin my life just because you don't think that who I am is right. Um, so open your eyes. Realize that this is 2012, not 1958. And if there's any year to open your eyes and be willing to, at least for a year, to just look at something from somebody else's point of view and try to realize that we're all people and that we all deserve to be treated the same, do it this year. I mean, hell, the world's supposed to end at the end of this year, so why not? What do you have to lose? Why not take our final year, supposedly, and give people a chance? Don't run from someone just because they're gay. Learn to know who they are. We're the same. We're the same people we were before you found out who we like. But now you treat us differently, and it hurts.
It does. It really does hurt when you know you fall for somebody, and when you're, you know, a child, you start noticing interests for somebody else, for a different, or for the same gender rather than a different. um, you feel terrible at first. You feel so wrong, and that's not okay. That's, you should always feel welcome. You should always feel proud of who you are. And whether you're 12, whether you're 10, whether you're 8, 15, 16, 30, be who you are.
50, it doesn't matter.
Exactly. I mean, you're supposed to be who you are. There's a reason that you are who you are. And you always need to stay true to what you believe in and fight for your cause. And always keep an open mind of everybody out there and try to see it from other people's views, because there's a whole lot more out there than just this world and this view. Somebody's going to see something completely different from what me and Rachel here see. And we don't want them to see what we see. We want them to open their minds, as well as we'll keep our minds open, because everybody deserves to be married. Everybody deserves that right if they want to. And that's what we're here to fight for. We want everybody to know that it's okay to be gay. It's okay to be there.
Well, and a lot of people look at it as a choice, as we randomly woke up one day and decided, oh my god, I'm going to be a queer, you know? I mean, in a way that does happen, because you do have to come to a realization, and you do have to learn to accept yourself and to be happy with who you are. But I don't think anybody would just randomly wake up one day and say, I think I'm going to like the same sex for the rest of my life, because being a homosexual leads to a lot of bashing, to a lot of criticism, to a lot of torment and harassing and bullying. And I mean, people don't look at you the same. People look at you like you're diseased. Like, oh my god, that's a fag. If I go near him, I'm gonna catch it. What's gonna happen to me? Am I gonna wake up tomorrow and am I gonna want a boy? No, it doesn't work like that. We're not diseased. We're not mentally disabled. We're humans, just like you are. We have feelings. We have emotions. You know, we have dreams. We have hopes. We have futures ahead of us that we're trying to make the best for us, but we can't, because the government won't let us, because the government holds back against us because of the fact that we have same-sex attractions. You know, you can't even go out into the community really being a gay couple, because you don't feel accepted. You never go out and see a man and a woman together and see people going, oh my god, who the hell told those people that they could come out in public acting like it's all normal for a guy and a girl to be together? Like, they are holding hands. Oh my god, they just kissed. Like, that is disgusting. They're going to hell. Like, who the hell made them think that they had that right? Nobody does that, because
it's okay
gay people,
for them.
yeah, and gay people accept straight people, because you know what? They're people. And straight people accept straight people because that's their kind, you know? But when you go out, and when most heterosexuals see a gay couple, it's, oh my god, that is so disgusting. Like, they are going to hell. That is the devil's children right there. Like, what made them think that that is okay? Like, they need to be saved. No, we don't need to be saved. We're perfectly fine, you know? We individually have our own relationships with God if we want to. Some of us even go to church. Some of us, you know, do community service just because we want to help. We don't need to be saved. What we need is to be respected. What we need to be is treated like we're human beings. Like, we're not just some fungus walking around the planet. Like, we're not going to infect anything and everything that we touch, because that's not how it is. We're people, you know? I mean, we love this kid. I love this kid. He's like my brother. He's like my best friend, you know, through thick and thin. And if he wasn't by my side, I don't know how things would be. And if he was straight, he wouldn't be him, you know? It's hard realizing that you're gay, but you're going to be so much happier if you can accept it for yourself. And I just think our world would be such a better place if people would just quit discriminating. Like, we got over the racism for the most part, you know, that blacks don't have to sit on the back of the bus anymore. It's getting to the point where that's homosexuals. It's getting to the point where when a girl who has short hair and wears boy clothes walks into a bathroom, it's like people want to grab freaking picket signs and chase after her and be like, oh my god, you're disgusting, you look like a man. You know, I can't even describe the looks that me and my girlfriend get when we walk into the bathroom together. we're people, you know? And I'm sorry, heterosexual couples, that you can't make restroom trips together, but we can. And we don't deserve to get looked at like the bathroom's gonna catch on fire because we're walking in holding hands. You know what I'm saying? Like, we love who we love. And, you know, if we're not out murdering people, we're not out raping people, we're not out, you know, telling people, oh my God, go jump in front of a bus, you know? We're being ourselves, we're living our lives, we're trying to advance, I guess you could say, you know? We just want our rights, like...
It's really all that we want. We just want to be accepted for who we are. We want everybody to be accepted for who they are, whether you are gay or straight or bi or whatever you feel
transgender, like. Even if you feel like you're supposed to be born in a man's body and you were born in a female's body, don't be ashamed of that. Don't. I mean, it's possible. It is possible. It is so possible. And if getting a sex change and being who you are is what's going to make you happy, then fuck what anybody says. Because you are supposed to live your life for you, you know?
Exactly. Life, it's an absolutely beautiful thing. Being able to do that, to be able to, you know, if you feel like you were born in the wrong body, being able to change that is amazing. It's a beautiful thing to watch somebody, you can just tell happiness when people finally start realizing who they are and accepting themselves and not giving a damn what anybody else has to say or think or do, because we're here and we're staying here and we have no plans on going anywhere but to fight. And
we're gonna fight until we get what we deserve. And it's not just us, you know, it's not just the people who post videos, it's millions of people, whether they haven't come out the closet yet or not. One day we'll get what we deserve. And that's what it is, you know. Try to have an open mind. We're pretty much out of time. So...
But I do want to let you guys know one thing. It does get better.
It does. And you're never alone. You're never alone. There's always... I mean, there's chat sites. There's blogs. There's everything for people supporting you if you're struggling with being homosexual, if you're struggling with bullying. There's hotlines that you can call and get help with, you know, and there's always someone there, whether you feel like it or not. And if suicide ever crosses your mind because you're being so bullied, remember that there are more people out there that love you than you think. And there's at least one person who for the rest of their life, they will cry and miss you every single day. And nothing will ever be the same. Each person is important to this world. And that's just what it is. And everybody just needs to realize it. You know, we're all human. So.
Yep. We love you guys.
We're going to end it with, you know, think of it this way. If you're heterosexual, how would you feel? Put yourself in our position. Put yourself as if gays were the norm. And you being attracted as a female to a male wasn't normal and it wasn't okay and it was frowned upon. Put yourself in our shoes and think. Think of how you would feel if your rights were taken away. If you were treated like dirt like we are. Maybe, just then, you'll be able to realize that we're just human too. So, thanks for watching, guys.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
See ya.
Bye.